Good morning. This is the voting meeting before the licensing board for the city of Boston. Today is Thursday, December 15th, 2022. While the public is encouraged to attend, there will be no additional public testimony accepted today. We'll begin with the license premise inspection hearing, which occurred on Tuesday, December 13th, 2022. Item number 1, Johnny's on the Side LLC, doing business as West End Johnny's, located at 138 Portland Street. Dated the incident June 11th, 2022. Patron on patron assault and battery in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A.
Thanks, Danny. I don't see any violation.
I had no violation as well.
I didn't have a violation.
Item number 2, Fenway Johnny's LLC, doing business as Fenway Johnny's, located at 96 to 98 Brookline Ave, dated the incident July 16th, 2022. Assault and battery employee on patron in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A.
Thank you, Danny. In reviewing the video that we received, it appeared that the employee was responding to what happened, to what the patron had done. I don't see any violation.
Sorry, same.
Same, I agree.
No violation. Item number 3, Danres Corporation, doing business as La Chiva Restaurant, located at 259 Bennington Street in East Boston. Dated the incident July 9th, 2022, assault and battery, patron on patron, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A.
The licensee called the police. They have since hired a company to do security. I would vote for correspondence from the board, encouraging them to call the police sooner and to prevent things like this from escalating.
That sounds good to me.
Sounds reasonable.
Correspondence from the board. Item number 4, Contilli's Inc., doing business as Eddie C's, located at 34 Maverick Square in East Boston. Dated the incident July 30th, 2022. Patron on employee assault and battery in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A. Staff on patron assault and battery in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A. And assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, patron on patron and staff in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 15A.
Thanks, Danny. I'm taking all three of them together. I didn't think that this incident was foreseeable. It was impossible to tell from the video who the actual aggressor was. So I don't see any violation.
I didn't see one as well.
Item number 5, we did reach out to the licensee after the hearing and will reschedule it for our next available violation hearing date. Item number 6, GSTH Investment Group LLC, doing business as Bijou and Rock and Rye, located at 51 Stewart Street. Dated the incident September 8th, 2022. Failure to maintain line, blocked sidewalk in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64.
Management staff did cooperate. It was the week after Labor Day. I think that this could have been prevented. I think it was foreseeable that there'd be increased crowds on Labor Day weekend when colleges are back in town. It took the police 20 minutes to disperse the line. They have since taken mitigating measures to open up another entrance and add additional security and crowd control. So they are doing the right things. My vote is for a violation and a written warning.
Sounds reasonable.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the history real quick.
Yeah, there was in July of 2021, there was a violation and a warning for an overcrowding plus failure to maintain line.
So I meant to say second warning
Okay, yeah.
based
Because
on the history.
my memory was saying that wasn't the first time this happened, so that's why I was looking.
Yeah, I just read my notes incorrectly, but yes, there is history going back to July
July of 2021. So about
2021. Sorry, which is recent. I think.
I think they were somewhat caught by surprise in a half reasonable manner, so I think a second warning is appropriate.
Okay, so the vote is a violation and a second warning.
That's fine.
Item number 7, Boryung Inc., located at 156 Cambridge Street. Date of the incident October 7th, 2022. Minors on premise with alcohol in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 34. failure to properly ID patrons prior to alcohol service in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and no manager on site in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64.
This licensee has zero history. I'm going to take all three together. I think they all stem from the same issue, that the manager was not on site, not on duty, and there was no one in charge. Based on the fact that they have no history, I do see a violation. My vote would be for a written warning.
Violation with the written. Item number 8, the J LLC located at 110 Dorchester Street in South Boston, date of the incident October 9th, 2022. Overcrowding, 172 mechanical count, house count 150, capacity 140, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Board's Rule 1.03J and 1.06A and F.
I see a violation.
I
My
do.
vote would be for a written warning.
Sounds
Was this the one where there was, they said clarification on the count?
That's correct. The license says 110. The officer testified that there may be some confusion with other permits that say 140. We have not heard back from the licensee to clarify that yet.
I agree.
Violation with a written warning.
Yes.
Thank you. Item number 9, Last Drop Inc. doing business as The Last Drop, located at 594A to 596 Washington Street in Brighton. Date of the incident, October 13th, 2022. Service of more than 2 alcohol drinks to 1 patron at a time, times 2, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64.
This was a technical violation, but I do believe the bartender knew that these drinks were going to three different individuals. He has eyes on both sets of customers. My vote would be for correspondence from the board to retrain staff and no violation.
I had no violation as well. I've taken this position before. The testimony that he had eyes on, for me, satisfies it. So I've voted no violation for stuff like this in the past. I had no violation for this today.
I agree.
No violation, correspondence from the board. Item number 10, S&H North Station Inc. doing business as North Station Liquors located at 103 Causeway Street. Date of the incident, October 15th, 2022. Public drinking in front of the licensed premise in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64.
I'd like to actually get a written operations plan from the licensee. I know he has staffed up. This area is generally crowded anyways. He's hired a 4th person to make sure that people move on instead of standing and loitering outside. All those things together, I do see a violation. There is history of similar violation going back to 2019. My vote would be for a second warning and submission of an operations plan.
That
Sounds
sounds
reasonable.
good.
Violation, second warning, and the board will request say a written submitted operations plan. Okay, thank you. Moving on to the transactional hearing, which occurred yesterday, Wednesday, December 14th, 2022. Item number 1, Banh Mi Chi Toy Inc. doing business as My Sister's Sandwich Cafe, located at 1544 Dorchester Ave in Dorchester, has applied for a common vitular license to be exercised on the above. Manager Junior Pena, hours of operation 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Item number 2, Delectable Eats LLC doing business as Delectable Eats located at 32 Cambridge Street in Charlestown, has applied for a common vitular license to be exercised on the above. Manager Gatesgill Cleghorn Jr., hours of operation 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And this is within the Foundation Kitchen Food Hall.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item number 3, Chocoberry Pastel and Acai Corp. doing business as Chocoberry Pastel and Acai, located at 32 Cambridge Street in Charlestown, also within the Foundation Kitchen Food Hall, has applied for a common vitular license. Manager Mateo Suarez, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 10:30 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item number 4, Rita Curti, Rita's Fresh Pasta LLC, doing business as Rita's Fresh Pasta, also within Foundation Kitchen Food Hall at 32 Cambridge Street in Charlestown, has applied for a common vitular license. Manager Mariana Cow, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Item number 5, J Group LLC, doing business as El Jefe's Taqueria of BU Com Ave, located at 957 Commonwealth Ave, has petitioned to amend the closing hour of the licensed business to 3 a.m.
This licensee has been open at this location since March 2022. with their current licensing hours. I think that the licensee established a public need to expand the hours to 3 AM. There was some opposition on the record shared with us from the BU police and the district captain. But I do think that they have an operations plan in place that will address some of the issues that were raised at the hearing yesterday. My vote would be to approve extending the license to 3 AM.
I agree. I think some of the crowd that he was talking about are not the kind of crowd that would be causing the issues, but they sound like a responsible group.
Sounds good.
So the vote is to grant the extension of hours.
To 3.
Yes.
Item number 6, Bazirat LLC doing business as Turkish Lazuri Cafe located at 487 Cambridge Street in Alston. Has petitioned to amend the closing hour of the licensed business to Sunday to Wednesday, 10 AM to 10 PM, and Thursday through Saturday, 10 AM to 3 AM. And I believe they're looking for 11 PM to 3 AM on those days, delivery and takeout only.
Okay. I vote to approve the extension as described, extending the hours to 3 AM, and that will only be takeout and delivery from 11 PM to 3 AM.
I agree.
Item number 7, Kaizen Corp. doing business as Anna's Taqueria located at 360 Longwood Ave. Has petitioned to amend the description of the licensed premise to street level, 4 rooms, kitchen and storage and back of house with annual outdoor patio on private property for 10 people with outdoor dining hours of 10 AM to 11 PM.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
Item number 8, Rock Bottom Group LLC doing business as Rock Bottom Restaurant and Brewery located at 115 Stewart Street. Has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Juan Herrera.
I vote to approve.
This is the one that.
Oh, I wasn't here, Kiana. Commissioner.
I was like, that's right. This was at the end. Okay, yes.
Correct. We took a second call on this one. Okay. Item number 9, the Pitcher's Mound Inc. doing business as Diamond at Fenway located at 72 Brookline Ave. Has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Derek Swartz.
I believe Mr. Swartz demonstrated the proper character and fitness to serve as manager of record at this location.
I agree.
Item number 10, Eddie V's Holdings LLC doing business as Eddie V's located at 800 Boylston Street. Has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Andrew Craig.
I believe Mr. Craig demonstrated the appropriate character and fitness to serve as manager of record.
I agree.
Baseball.
Item number 11, Kojam LLC doing business as Facha Bruta located at 276 to 278 Newbury Street. Has petitioned to change the DBA of the licensed business to Facha a Facha.
I vote to approve the change.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item number 12, Den Cinco LLC doing business as Borachito, the Garrett Boston, located at 70 Pier 4 Boulevard, has petitioned to pledge the license and inventory to Eastern Bank.
I vote to approve the pledge.
I agree.
Baseball.
Item 13, the 15 LaGrange Street Corporation doing business as the Glass Slipper, located at 22 LaGrange Street, has petitioned for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers, has petitioned for a change of stock, and has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Alan Goldstein.
I vote to approve the changes that were described and to approve Mr. Goldstein as a manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness.
I agree.
Baseball.
Item 14, Cafe Paradiso Inc. doing business as Cafe Paradiso located at 255 Hanover Street, has petitioned for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers, has petitioned for a change of stock, and has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Adrian DeStefano Federico.
I vote to approve the 2 changes requested and to approve Mr. DeStefano Federico as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness.
I vote to approve as well.
I agree.
Item 15, 550 Tremont LLC doing business as BNG Oysters Limited located at 550 Tremont Street, has petitioned to amend the description of the licensed premise to in 1 room on the first floor, kitchen in the rear, storage in the basement, to include an annual year-round outdoor patio on private property for 22 patrons between the hours of 11 AM to 11 PM.
I vote to approve the changes requested.
I agree.
Baseball.
Item 16, Flagship Restaurant Group LLC doing business as Forcella located at 33 North Square, has petitioned to amend the description of the licensed premise to in one room on the ground floor at 33 North Square with dining area and kitchen in rear, basement for storage and restrooms, and in one additional room on ground floor at 37 North Square for additional seating, bar, and restrooms, with an annual outdoor patio of 500 square feet on private property in rear with 46 seats and 11 p.m. patio closing hour.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Item 17, CRG Water LLC located at 300 Pier 4 Boulevard has petitioned to amend the description of the licensed premise to approximately 10,117 square feet on first floor of multi-story mixed-use building, retail 1 and retail 3, including main and private dining areas, bar, bathrooms, and kitchen storage areas, seasonal April to October patio on private property consisting of 3,358 square feet with operating hours of 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and 84 seats.
I vote to approve the changes requested.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Item 18, MCEB Realty LLC doing business as the Hilton Garden in Logan, Boston, located at 100 Boardman Street in East Boston, has petitioned to amend the description of the licensed business to hotel with guest rooms, 26 suites on first floor, 59 suites on second floor, 59 suites on third floor, 59 suites on fourth floor, 58 suites on fifth floor, buffet, bar, lounge, meeting rooms, A2, A1, B2, B1, pool, dining area. The change from the original license is the addition of 83 guest rooms.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Items 19 and 20, J. Pache and Son Uptown Inc. doing business as J. Pache and Son Waterfront located at 1 Park Lane, and J. Pache and Son Central Inc. doing business as J. Pache and Son located at 75 Blossom Court, has petitioned for a change of officers, directors, LLC manager of the corporation, and has petitioned for a change of stock ownership interest. There was some confusion. We clarified with the applicant after the hearing yesterday that in fact, Ms. Pache is already the manager of record on these licenses. This is just a cleanup of the officers, directors, and the stock ownership following a death in the family.
I vote to approve.
I do too.
I agree.
Item 21, 888 Management Corp. doing business as Station Bistro located at 20 Hudson Street has petitioned for a change of stock interest.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item 22, Boston Dominican Inc. doing business as Punta Cana Beer and Wine Market located at 168 Belgrade Ave in Roslindale has petitioned to change the category of the licensed business to a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license, and has petitioned to change the DBA of the licensed business to Punta Cana Market.
I think the applicant and the people that testified yesterday proved the public need for this change. And the licensee has agreed to add no nips and no singles as a condition of his license. I vote to approve the change.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item 23, La Abundancia Bakery Corp. doing business as La Abundancia Restaurant located at 59 Meridian Street in East Boston has petitioned to change the category of the licensed business to a common victular 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license pursuant to the authority contained in Chapter 481 of the Acts of 1994.
I think this change would allow the licensee to add additional offerings, international offerings to the customers. There's a lot of support for this. For all of those reasons, I vote to approve this change.
I do as well.
Item 24, Baseball Tavern Inc. doing business as Baseball Tavern located at 1270 Boylston Street has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to Gray Lily Rose LLC doing business as Eastern Standard Kitchen located at 771 Beacon Street. Closing hour 2 a.m. indoors, 11 p.m. outdoors, Garrett Harker manager, and has additionally petitioned to pledge the license to Fenway Center owner 12 LLC.
There's a lot of excitement around this transfer and this application. My vote would be to approve the transfer, to approve the pledge, and to also approve Mr. Harker as the manager of record. He has been previously approved by our board, and he demonstrates the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
Agree.
I agree.
Item 25, Harvard Club of Boston located at 1 Federal Street has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to XL Boston Seaport, doing business as Moxie's located at 899 Congress Street. Closing hour 2 a.m. indoors and outdoors. The applicant has since amended that to a 12 a.m. outdoor closing. Michael Nenzi, manager, and has also petitioned to change the type of license to a Section 12 restaurant common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license.
Thank you, Danny. I vote to approve the change of category. I believe they address the public need there, and to approve Mr. Nenzi as the manager of record. I believe he has demonstrated appropriate character and fitness, and just noting again, it's 12 a.m. outside. So I approve all those changes and requests.
I agree.
Me as well.
Item 26, Salem Group Corp. Doing business as Rigoletto, located at 115A Salem Street, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to Tongxing 2 Inc. Doing business as Dumpling Kingdom, located at 137 Harvard Avenue in Alston, closing hour 1 a.m. Deanne Lee, manager.
I vote to approve the manager of record. I believe Mr. Lee has the appropriate character and fitness, and I also approve the transfer.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item 27, Good Cheer Enterprises LLC, doing business as Brahmin, located at 29 to 33 Stanhope Street, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to CMG CP1 LLC, doing business as Cavo, located at 1 to 3 Center Plaza. Closing hour 2 a.m. Joseph O'Connor, manager.
I think the applicant demonstrated the public need for another license at this location. Interesting business concept, new, something we haven't seen before. I also approve Mr. O'Connor as the manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item 28, Mike and Patty's JP LLC, doing business as Mike and Patty's, located at 388 Center Street in Jamaica Plain, has applied for a common victular 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license to be exercised on the above. Manager John Mashia, closing time 11 p.m.
I think this board already found public need for a license at this location, and before us today is approving Mr. Mashia as manager of record. I believe he has demonstrated the appropriate character and fitness to serve, so I vote to approve.
I vote to approve as well.
I agree.
So to approve John Mashia and otherwise grant pending the availability of this license.
Yes, sorry, grant pending the availability.
Thank you. Item 29, Whiskey Wine Brighton LLC, doing business as Whiskey and Wine Brighton, located at 207 Market Street in Brighton, has applied for a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license. Manager Michael J. Reardon, closing time 11 p.m.
I vote to approve this application and Mr. Reardon as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Item 30, Drawdown Brewing Company LLC, doing business as Drawdown Brewing, located at 3204 Washington Street in Jamaica Plain, has applied for a farmer brewery malt beverages only pouring license to be exercised on the above. Hours of operation 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. with alcohol not to be served before 10 a.m. on Sundays. Manager Elizabeth Nickel.
I vote to approve Ms. Nickel as the manager of record at this location. I believe she's demonstrated appropriate character and fitness, and I also vote to approve this pouring license. I think it's great to see a concept like this in this neighborhood, and I vote to approve all that has been requested.
I vote to approve as well.
I agree.
Item 31, Brand Nubian LLC, doing business as Black Market Social, located at 2136 Washington Street in Roxbury, has applied for a general on-premise 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. Manager Kaidi Grant, closing time 2 a.m.
This was an easy one. I believe the applicant demonstrated public need for this type of license at this location. It's something that this neighborhood has never had before. I think it's going to serve multiple public needs. I vote to approve Ms. Grant as the manager of record. I believe she has demonstrated the appropriate character and fitness. And I vote to approve this license application pending the availability of one for which the application qualifies.
I agree.
I agree.
Item number 32, JJ and JP Inc. doing business as Vaisaki Indian Kitchen, located at 157 Sutherland Road in Brighton, has applied for a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. Manager Baljit Singh, closing time 11 p.m. This is another one where the board has found public need. Previously, there was no license for them and they are back again before the board.
For all the reasons we found public need before, I vote to approve this license granted pending the availability for one for which they qualify.
I vote to approve again.
And item number 33, Boston Restaurant Bar and Grills LLC, located at 1263 River Street in Hyde Park, has applied for a common victular 7-day alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. Hours of operation, Monday to Saturday, 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. and Sunday, 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Manager Abner Joseph.
Mr. Joseph did an excellent job describing the public need for this type of license at this location. This is going to be a place that offers Jamaican cuisine. He wants to be able to pair the cuisine with the type of beverages that would complement them. I believe he has met the public need requirements for this type of license at this location. My vote would be to approve Mr. Joseph as a manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness. And my vote would be to approve this license to grant this license pending the availability for one in which he qualifies.
I vote to approve as well.
I agree.
Okay, moving on to non-hearing transactions. The following are applying for a new common victular license at a previously licensed location. Item 1, Edwin Maina, doing business as Yelly's Restaurant, located at 830 Blue Hill Avenue in Dorchester. Edwin Maina, manager of record, hours of operation 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 2, Dabuli Chimneys LLC, doing business as Dabuli Chimneys, located at 1151B Blue Hill Avenue in Dorchester. Francis Jose Rodriguez Nunez, manager of record, hours of operation 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item number 3, Boardwalk Pizza LLC, doing business as Boardwalk Southie, located at 309 D Street in South Boston. Adam Rolike, manager of record, hours of operation 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item 4, the Waldwin Group, Inc., doing business as Dunkin' Donuts, located at 719 Gallivan Boulevard in Dorchester. Kevin Reynolds, manager of record, hours of operation 5 a.m. to 12 a.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Item number 5, Wendy and Mandy Restaurant LLC, doing business as Asian Thai Eatery, located at 1064 to 1068 River Street in Hyde Park. Hours of operation, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Ji Kang Chen, manager of record.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Item 6, Dolphin Bay Inc., doing business as Dolphin Bay, located at 72 Brighton Avenue in Alston. Yulun Chen, manager of record, hours of operation, Sunday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
Item 7, Peng Shao Shan Restaurant LLC, doing business as Boston Soup Dumplings, located at 113 Brighton Avenue in Alston. Lauren Padua, manager of record, hours of operation Monday through Thursday, 11:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., Friday, Saturday, 11:30 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 8, Roxy's Grilled Cheese LLC, doing business as Roxy's Grilled Cheese, located at 485 Cambridge Street in Alston. James DeSabatino, manager of record, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Item 9, Hala Food and Chicken Inc., doing business as Crown Fried Chicken, located at 344 Warren Street in Roxbury. Mohammed Khan, manager of record, hours of operation 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Item number 10, Kaizen Corp., doing business as Anna's Taqueria, located at 354 to 360 Longwood Avenue. Rob Favuza, manager of record, hours of operation 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
Agree.
I agree as well.
Item number 11, Ideal Cafe LLC, doing business as Ideal Cafe and Pizza, located at 484 Center Street in Jamaica Plain. Mohammed Asofi, manager of record, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
And item number 12, Rinconcito Salvadoreño Inc., located at 313 Meridian Street in East Boston. Luis Cadavid, manager of record, hours of operation 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Thank you. The following have applied to make changes to their existing common victular licenses. Items 1 and 2, Blue Bottle Coffee LLC, doing business as Blue Bottle Coffee, located at 113 Autumn Street and 800 Boylston Street, has applied for a change of manager and officers to Rami Nami, manager, and John Alsterland, officer, as CFO.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
I agree.
And item 3, Blue Bottle Coffee LLC, doing business as Blue Bottle Coffee at 163 Newbury Street, has petitioned only for the change of manager to Rami Nami.
I vote to approve.
I do.
Agree.
Items 4 and 5, J. Pache and Son Central Inc., doing business as J. Pache and Son, located at 75 Blossom Court, and J. Pache and Son Uptown Inc., doing business as J. Pache and Son Waterfront, located at 1 Park Lane, has petitioned for a change of manager and officers to Angela Pache, owner, and Cara Pache, manager.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Item 6, Kane's Handcrafted Donut LLC, doing business as Kane's Donuts, located at 90 Oliver Street, has petitioned to change the manager to Maria Delios.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Item number 7, Solodco LLC, doing business as Solodco Boston, located at 38 Brook Street in Brighton, has petitioned to change the hours of operation to Wednesday to Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., and has petitioned to change the capacity to 10 seats.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Items 8 and 9, Air Ventures LLC, doing business as Pete's Coffee and Tea at Logan Airport 200 Terminal B in East Boston, and doing business as Auto Pizza at 300 Logan Airport Terminal B Pier A in East Boston, has petitioned to change the manager to David J. Doward.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Item 10, Whole Foods Market Group, Inc., doing business as Whole Foods Market, located at 15 Westland Avenue, has petitioned to change the manager to Alex Ingard.
I vote to approve.
Agree.
I agree as well.
Item 11, Convene at 1 Boston Place LLC, doing business as Convene 1 Boston Place LLC, located at 201 Washington Street, has petitioned to change the manager to Ben Simon.
I vote to approve.
Agree.
As well.
Item 12, Esmeralyn Baez, doing business as Greek Pizza, located at 1132 Blue Hill Avenue in Dorchester, has petitioned to change the DBA to Greek Pizza Restaurant.
I vote to approve.
Agree.
Agree as well.
Item 13, Cafe Juice Up LLC, doing business as Cafe Juice Up, located at 1290 Blue Hill Avenue in Mattapan, has petitioned to change the manager to Denise Omard and has petitioned to remove Officer Felix Benevin.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Agree as well.
And items 14, 15, and 16, Potbelly Sandwich Works LLC, doing business as Potbelly Sandwich Shop at 263 Washington Street, doing business as Potbelly Sandwich Shop at 1 Federal Street, and doing business as Potbelly Sandwich Shop at 200 Terminal Road in East Boston, has petitioned to add Officer Adlia Dixon as Senior Vice President, Chief Legal Officer, and Executive Secretary.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Following has applied for a 1-day amendment to their existing license. Charles River Speedway, doing business as the Charles River Speedway, located at 1420 to 1440 Soldiers Field Road in Brighton, has applied for a 1-day amendment to their existing license to include covering Garage B for a drag brunch event with Super Bien, a licensed entity within the premise, on December 17th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I do as well.
Agree.
The board has before them a list of applications for special 1-day licenses, which have been administratively reviewed by staff and approved by the board.
Vote to approve.
And on old and new business, we have 2 items. The first is for a vote. The second is for acknowledgement. The board has deferred the following to allow for completion of the community process, which has since occurred. Anthony Perkins, doing business as the corner store of BHA, located at 869 Blue Hill Ave in Dorchester. This is a holder of a current retail package store wines and malt beverages license. Petition to change the category to a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license. We heard back from the applicant. They did hold a community meeting on December 13th. So 2 nights ago, there were more than a dozen folks in presence, and all were in support. No one spoke in opposition.
Thanks, Danny. I believe the applicant demonstrated public need, and with the support, my vote would be to approve this change of category.
I vote to approve as well.
I agree.
And item number 2 for acknowledgement by the board is in receipt of correspondence from LSF Logan Airport LLC, doing business as Legal Test Kitchen at Logan Airport F2 Terminal A in East Boston, notifying the board of a temporary closure from December 24th, 2022 to mid-April 2023 for a renovation and remodel. Additionally, the licensee has submitted an updated floor plan, which will show an expanded bar and smaller takeout area. Even with these changes, the licensed premise description and the capacity will remain unchanged.
So acknowledged.
Okay.
Thank you, and the new floor plan will be placed on file. Those are all the items before the board today, and that will conclude this last hearing of the year for the licensing board. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.